Well, everybody, we're going to get it kicked off. So if I could have your attention really quick. I wanted to take a second just to introduce myself. I'm Logan Banks. A lot of you have already met me. I'm president of the board of the support group. I want to thank you all for joining us. We're probably going to have some stragglers coming in as well. And then I know that Martha Ann and some of the doctors will be swinging by. They have something going on right now. I think clinic right now on Tuesdays, so they're going to be coming a little later. But we have an amazing performer this evening, Dr. Bill Carr. So he's going to be doing some background while we eat and everybody gets to chat. This is really kind of our Christmas party, Happy New Year party, and Thanksgiving party rolled all into one. Yeah, we'll do Valentine's Day there too, and 4th of July. We could roll them all in. So thank you all for joining us. Like I said, without further ado, and then 6:45, he will be doing a full performance for us, and of Christmas, Christmas jazz. So if I can help with anything, or Penny or anyone else on the board, please let us know. Otherwise, enjoy and Merry Christmas. Oh, please help yourselves to pizza.
We have cheese, pepperoni, sausage, and
Oh, I think that's just the only sausage they have, but it's just. And for those of you on Zoom and Facebook Live, welcome.
Many of you catch Tony Bennett, his last performance. And you know, Tony Bennett, that was the first song that he did that was popular, Because of You, because I remember it very well. I had the sheet music when I was 8 years old of 1952. And I had to learn that song, and I've been singing that song for 70 years. And Tony Bennett, what a wonderful person. And by the way, wasn't Lady Gaga something? Wow. She's so. But anyway, so I guess I'm going to go from the background to the foreground. That's people that's what someone from Brooklyn likes. It's great to be here. Happy holidays. You know, last year I was alone with Nancy in my PJs. You know, after the year before having a gig like every night during Christmas, between Thanksgiving and New Year's, every night. And then last year, nothing. It was depressing. The only good thing is I saw my in-laws by Zoom. That was much better. But you know, this is the holiday season, so it began a few weeks ago with Diwali, the Hindu holiday, and this is the third night of Hanukkah. Did you know that? And then, of course, we had Thanksgiving and Christmas and Kwanzaa. And any of you celebrate Boxing Day?
Oh, yes.
So, I mean, do you? It's not beating up your husband, it's something else. Oh, okay. And do you have sherry and mincemeat pie?
No.
That's what you're supposed to have this year. Boxing Day is an English custom, and it's on the 26th of December. I've done jazz at a Boxing Day party. And you're supposed to bring back your presents or exchange them or do something. But basically, you just drink a lot of sherry and eat a lot of mincemeat pie. What's that? Right, and you give it to your servants, supposedly. You all that house so rich, you have servants, I'm sure. But you know, it's a magical time of year. And I love the holidays. People ask me, what do we celebrate? I tell them anything with this gift and food, we're in. Count us in. It's a magical time of year, and you hear, you know, even in Augusta, you hear sleigh bells. You hear snow. It's fabulous. I love it. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. It's a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. Walking in the winter wonderland. If one wonderland gone away, it's the bluebird in its day. Is the new bird. Thank you. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we could build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man, but you could do the job while you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire and face unafraid the plans we made, walking in a winter wonderland. See, it's snowing, I told you. Woo! It's snowing. In the lane, snow is glistening. It's such a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we could build a snowman and pretend he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man, but you could do the job while you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face celebrate the plans we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Thank you. Did you see the snow? I did. So you're wondering, what's all this junk up here? Well, you know, I love big band jazz. And we do have a big band in Augusta, which I perform with. Most people can't afford to hire 22 band members, you know, and they fill up the whole room. So instead, I have a little thing going with Santa. This is actually, we are over the network to his North Pole Orchestra, in case you want it. So this is coming directly. His little elves have their little instruments. They sound pretty good, don't they? You better watch out, right? Well, you better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty, who's nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. He's good for goodness sake. Well, you better watch out. You too, dear. Better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you what. Santa Claus is coming to town. With little tin horn, little toy drum, drum-tum-tum. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad. Good. Be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you what. Santa Claus is coming. Those reindeer, they're coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. That old man, he's coming to town. Better watch out. This next song I think it's a Christmas song because during the holidays, everyone's flying. Reindeer are flying, Santa's flying, people are flying all over the place. In fact, I'm going to be at the Augusta Airport doing jazz on December 21st. So if you're flying, we'll see you then. Also, in December 12th is Frank Sinatra's birthday. I don't know if you realize that. I think this year would be 101 or 102. But so this next song was written just for him, and it was the title of his very best-selling album. And I think it's a Christmas song. So we'll see what you think. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Hey, if you can use some exotic food, get the bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Hey Santa, come fly with me, let's float down. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band. The food is blue for you. Come fly with me, let's go down to Pearl. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just fly. Once I get you up there, I will hold you oh, so near. We may hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a perfect day. Just say the words and we'll beat those birds to Acapulco Bay. Perfect for a flying honeymoon. So they say, come fly with me, let's fly away. Here we go. Let's fly away. It looks like you could use some food. I know we're all in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly that far. Once I get you up there, where the air it's rarefied, we'll just fly. Starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I will hold you so near. You may hear angels cheer, for we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a perfect day. Just say the word and we'll be so the Apple Bay, perfect for a flying honeymoon. So they say, come fly with me. Let's fly. Let's fly away. Thank you, guys, for the That is definitely a Christmas song. You know, remember when the Augusta Mall used to be nice? Had actually stores in it where you'd buy stuff? Well, they had a big deal at Christmas time. Remember when the high school bands marched around the mall with Santa? It was fabulous. You wouldn't know it now. They had fountains, took out the fountains. They were too noisy. They nuts. But I mean, we go to Canada, they have 12 fountains in every, My kids, when they were small, we have 2 children and 4 grandchildren. When they were small, they wanted to see Santa. And the only reason they wanted to see Santa is because they could not figure out how reindeer fly. So that was their big question. And by the time he got done explaining it to them, I believe reindeer could fly. Because what he did, he took their hands. He said, look, he took their hands. He said, what happens right before they begin flying, their paws spread open. And the wind, and he blew under their finger. And of course, he's lifting their hand with the, so he said, and when the wind blows under their, what do you call reindeer things?
Hoofs.
Paws? Paws? Hooves, thank you. I knew, paws didn't sound right. He said, but their hooves spread open, and when the wind blows, and he blew under their fingers, and he lifted and their eyes just got bigger and bigger, and now they knew how reindeer flew. And so did I. Rudolph. Hey, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it close. All of the other reindeer used to laugh, call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmasy, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph, he had a shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh, call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeers loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. It's so warm in here that my fingers are so dry. I'm having trouble with my iPad. Oh well. 1942, Irving Berlin wrote a beautiful song in Holiday Inn. You know what it is? I see that movie every year. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops listen. You're going to get that decorated, right? And children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright. May all your Christmases be white. Of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright. May all your Christmases be white. Beautiful song. Thank you. And one of the couples at home moved the camera so I couldn't see them when I said they were applauding. I still see you. Let's see. So that was an Academy Award-winning song in 1942. So how do you follow up a song like that? Well, you write another Academy Award-winning song, 1943. And this song, I always pictured that this song was about lovers separated during Christmas and just saying they'll be home for Christmas. I'll be home for Christmas. And you know what actually that song is about? It's about the troops in World War II in the trenches with filth all over them and people dying all over them, dreaming that they'll be home for Christmas. It brings a whole new meaning to the song, doesn't it? I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. That's the key to dreaming in the train. I'll be home this Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow, have mistletoe, have presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my This is another song that I think is a Christmas song, but most people don't, but I do, because Christmas is about love. In fact, Nancy and I got engaged Christmas. We've been married 46 years, I don't know. We got married the next week. I'm from Brooklyn. We either poop or get off the pot. I've never seen so many people that have been together 15 years and still engaged. I don't know. Christmas to us is about love. And all the holidays, Hanukkah's about love. Diwali's about love. Kwanzaa's about love. The commonality. You gotta give a little, take a little, and let your heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of Christmas love. You gotta laugh, you got to cry, you got to let those clouds roll by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of Christmas love. As long as there's the chimney, you got that world and all its charms. And when the world is through with you, you still got each other's arms. You gotta win, you gotta lose, and even save those blues a little. That's the glory of, that's the story of love. That's the glory, that's the story So, thank you. Thank you. You know, ever since Toys R Us had closed, every toy store, even my dentist office, I didn't have presents to buy for kids, toys in it. I mean, Kohl's has toys in it. Alex has toys in it, Target. I mean, everywhere you go, a sandwich shop, they have toys in it, you know. I think it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10. What's that? That's again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. And the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and pistols that shooters to wish you Bonnie and Ben. Dolls that can talk, go for a walk is the wish of Janice and Jen. Mom and Dad can hardly wait till school begins again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring are the carols that you sing right within your heart, right within your heart. So, what do you want for Christmas? Have you figured it out yet? You know, after 46 years, we're just happy to be together. Happy the kids are married and out of the house, too. We're very happy about that. Oh, Christmas Day. Well, the weather outside is frightful, but inside it's so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Wow, it doesn't show signs of stopping. I brought some corn to popping. Turn the lights down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. If you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, but we're still goodbye. Since I love you so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. That's my jazz ending, you don't even know that it ended. You know, there was a couple, this is a true story, being from New York. And Nancy's, by the way, from New Jersey.
Which is the better side of the Hudson.
It's where all the smog comes from. But we met in Augusta. You know, she moved across the hall from me. But this is a true New York story. The people who wrote this song, they were standing in front of the window at Tiffany. And they overheard this young couple. This young couple walked up. This is going on is a true story. And they were looking at all the diamond rings, the engagement rings. And he, you know, and you can imagine the cost. And he turned to her and said, you know, right now, I can't give you anything but love. And that became their song. And hopefully that'll be enough for Christmas. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the thing. I've plenty of, baby. You can tell that. You can have. One day you'll find happiness, and I guess all the things you've always wanted. Gee, you know, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond rings, Walgreens, change the words, doesn't sell, baby, till that lucky day, you know. Darn well, baby, I cannot give you anything but love. I got love, baby. That's what I got plenty of it. Baby, you can dream, you can scheme, I know you'll find happiness, and I guess all that junk you always say you want. Gee, you know, I like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond rings at Walgreens, they don't sell, baby, till that lucky day, you know. Darn well, baby, I can't give you anything. I cannot give you a thing. I can't give you anything but love. So you are who you back there? Yeah. Because I saw you videoing that song, and I think that when you have no presents for your husband this year, you're gonna play the music. That's what I thought anyway. I love Mel Torme, and the year I was born in 1944, he made this song very famous, which we like to drink eggnog in front of a fireplace with. It's called the Christmas song. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols sung by a choir, folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows holly and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know Santa's on his way, lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. and every mother's child is gonna try to see a reindeer and fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Yuletide carols sung by a choir, folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows holly and some mistletoe help to make a season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know Santa's on his way. Lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. Every child is gonna try to see a reindeer know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Nancy's giving me the 2-minute signal.
She beat me to it. I was just
That's
about
why
to-
she's sitting back there. So I want to leave you with one more, the last one. The famous last one. I want you to have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Diwali, Happy Kwanzaa. Just be happy. Have yourself a very Merry Christmas. Make the season bright. Take a break. From now on, your troubles, for at least the day, they'll be out of sight. Have yourself a very Merry Christmas. Make the season gay. From now on, your troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, the golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we'll always be together if the fates allow. And a shining star on that bough, and have yourself a very Merry Christmas now. Here we are as in olden days, golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather to us once more. Through the years, we'll always be together if the fates allow. And a shining star on that bough.
so much. I just want to say thank you again for joining us this evening. Thank you all for coming. Encore. Have a Merry Christmas or whichever holiday you celebrate, from our family to your families. Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you in the new year. There will be no, we're in the month of November, so there will be no December general meeting, but we'll be back in January. So thank you all for joining us. Drive safe. Happy Christmas, New Year.
Can everybody take some cake home? There's two
Yes.
more wrapping.
Please take some cake. And thank you all for joining us.
I saw you.